What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the 10th and final episode of my NHL 22 Calgary Flames Franchise Mode series. We still only have one Stanley Cup on the year after that heartbreaking loss in the last episode. If you guys didn't see it, go check that out now. But as you guys can see, we're currently in the preseason with a 5-1 record. Gormley there has 13 points in 6 games, which is incredible. As I mentioned last year, spoiler warning, Rangers there won the Stanley Cup. We won the President's Trophy along with the Francis Campbell. Like I said, you guys have to go and watch to see how he lost that one. I still cannot believe it. And before I show you guys the lines, I actually want to take a quick look at the record book. I don't really think I've showed it that much this series, but just want to kind of show you guys where we're at with it. As you can see here in terms of all-time records, really none of them there we can touch except for one, and that's all-time assists. Al MacInnis there, 609 assists. Elijah Lindholm, 547. So that means he's 62 assists away from tying MacInnis, 63 away from beating him. So I'm hoping he can do it this season. In terms of the season records, we actually don't have any there. I mean, if anyone wants to go off, put up 131 points to tie Kent Nielsen there, they could. 45 wins for Mika Kiprusoff. We actually did beat last year, so Zane Christie should have that. I believe he got 47 wins. Just a glitch in this game where sometimes the actual stats don't show up on the record book for whatever reason, so kind of robbed there. Other than that, though, you know, everything's going to be pretty tough to beat. 66 goals, 10 shutouts there by Mika Kiprusoff. The games played one doesn't really count. Rookie records, as you can see there, Zane Christie, it shows 38 wins. So as a rookie, he actually had 41 wins. He had 5 shutouts as well. And then looking at game records here, I didn't even realize in the first season, Jonathan Huberdeau set the assist record in a game with 7. So speaking a bit more, guys, about Zane Christie, as I mentioned, he should have had 47 wins, which, like I said, would have beaten the franchise record in a season, 4 wins. Show you guys his stats here for last season. Again, 47 wins there in 70 games played, 5 shutouts, .907 and 2.74. So he should have that record. Also, too, I was thinking about it. Those are really good stats for any goalie, let alone a rookie goaltender. Like, that was the dude's rookie season. And when you compare that to this Duchesne prospect who won the Calder Trophy last year for Edmonton with 51 points in 82 games, which is like a pretty common thing, I'd say, for a good rookie. Like, 50 points in a full season isn't insane or anything. I think, honestly, Christie there got robbed of the Calder Trophy. And I mean, how cool would that have been to see a goalie win the Calder? I feel like that's something you literally never see, and he definitely deserved it last year. So I honestly kind of forgot he was a rookie. Wanted to point that out to you guys. He got robbed. Also, like I said, should have the record, but that's just the game having a glitch. But next, I'll show you guys the lines for this 10th and final season. I really do think we have a good shot at the Stanley Cup. So Rossi, Gormley, Gensel the first line, and a +5. We got Farabee, Altschuler, Huberdeau on the second with a +2. Rosen, Lindholm, Connor on the third line with a +5. Connor's also rookie. 2182 there, tons of X factors. And then fourth line there, Ruzicka, Pelche, Coronado. That's our former AHL line. Now Lindholm's playing third line. I would like to have him, getting more ice time to possibly break the assist record, but if we say switching with Altschuler there, Altschuler's on the third line, and he's an awesome player. I didn't even realize former first overall pick in 2028 by the Oilers. You can see his shot there is unreal. So I'd like him to be on the second line. We could do something like this, but no boost for the third line. I'm going to try this to start off with Lindholm in the third. If he's not getting enough production, then maybe I'll switch him with, say, like Farabee and just kind of run that. Defensively here, Nemec Picard's top pair. Carlo Halpern on the second. Solin Curry on the bottom pair. In terms of goalies, of course, Christie starting now 89 overall. Allen in there backing him up to the 84. In regards to special teams, you get +5, +2 on the 4-man power plays. Both power plays there, +5. The PK there's a +5, +2. And the 3-man's a +2 and a 0. As you guys can see, Lindholm literally on the first unit for every special team. So hopefully that makes up for him being on the third line. AHL-wise, you got Cooley, LaHaru, and Wise there on the first line. Ostapchuk, Lapierre, Grashev. So pretty solid top 6. After that, I mean, the bottom 6, you got Zary there, Mironov, 99. Slapshot accuracy ain't bad. Defensively, definitely we've had better. Goaltending-wise, we do have Vitaloma there, 82 starter. So the AHL team should at least be competitive. And one thing I mentioned last episode, guys, I'm going to do right now, you might see we have a gap there at NHL assistant coach, also the AHL assistant and goalie coach, but I just made sure to hire a couple more of those, is bring in Sidney Crosby here for the final season, try and help us get that second Stanley Cup that keeps eluding us. C- there, forwards, I'm just going to give him whatever. He's going to say yes for sure. If you guys look at his stats here, not the greatest, but he's an NHL assistant coach. I just think it'd be really cool to have Crosby behind the bench here for our 10th and final season. Also, too, guys, before we start the sim, if you're curious about the ratings, we've got 99 offense, 97 defense, and 92 goaltending. So hopefully that's good enough to win us the Stanley Cup. Let's find out. Alright, guys, so it's now the end of December. We have an awesome record, 25-8-3, currently first in division there with 53 points. We're also first in NHL. AHL team's killing it too, 27-7. They had how many? 54 points. They're tied for first there with the Admirals. So both teams playing really well in the final season. Zachary Leroux, over a point per game there, mostly assists. Troy Gormley there, our first-line center, who we accidentally overpaid. He's got 40 and 36, not too bad. And off the trade deadline here, guys, the record of 35, 17, and 11. Still first in the division, but some other teams have caught up to us. Wild, they're 82. Sabres, 88. Hurricanes, 84, so we've slowed down a little bit. AHL team, though, 44, 14, and 2, 90 points. Yeah, wow. Stars, 92, so they're second in the AHL. I don't know how the Stars are doing so good. Leroux there still dominating, 83 points in 60 games. NHL-wise, Gensel, just under a point per game. We actually have no players a point per game, which kind of sucks. Two, I actually should see how Lindholm's doing. Might need to put him on that second line. So we'll get into the trade deadline here, guys. Our final trade deadline, Jamie Dreisaitl's available, but $15 million we cannot afford. Adam Boquist, Clayton Keller there, Jonas Sue, Glenn LaRose, Michelini, Sillinger, Gerard, Cody Glass, Johnny Gaudreau. 1 year left and $9.3 million. Ooh, do we bring back Gaudreau? I feel like who would Flames fans rather have back? Gaudreau or Tkachuk? That could be kind of fun. I do want to see, like I said, where is Lindholm? So he's at 84 overall now, 25 assists in 63 games. Okay, he's averaging 16.5 minutes of ice time a night, which is actually equivalent to a second liner. Like Huberdeau, for instance, on the second line. Yeah, he's got 40 assists there, 17 minutes of ice time. He's got 30 seconds more than Lindholm, so I don't think he was going to break the record this year. We can always say that he breaks the record in the 11th season, which obviously we're not going to record, but we can just say that happened. So obviously last year we want to go all out here. I'll see what's the best available player. All right, guys, so just for fun, I'm going to try and get Johnny Gaudreau back on the Calgary Flames here in the final season. He's still 86 overall. He's got 65 points right now in 60 games, so he's over a point per game. Awesome hands still, awesome shot. He's slowed down quite a bit, 80 speed there. 92 D awareness, though. His defensive awareness has actually gone up quite a bit, which is interesting. 97 offensive awareness. Physical stats are about the same, if not a little bit lower. So basically, he's just slowed down at 37 years old. Offering up Ruzicka, a couple second rounders. We'll see what the Blue Jackets say. He is on the block. Trades accepted. Okay, there we go. So that is a cool one for sure. We could try and make one more trade. Obviously, I don't like trading picks past this draft after this one. I feel like that's kind of cheating if you start trading 2023, 2024 when you're already, finishing it off right now. But maybe we can add a defenseman just to improve on Solin, who's only an 80. All right, guys, and the final trade I'm trying to make here is for Aaron Ekblad. This is an all-in trade for sure. 35 years old, still 89 overall. He's got 45 points on the year. Time on ice there, 27.5 minutes is ridiculous. Offering up Curry here, who's a good young defenseman, but he's only playing bomb pair for us. I feel like obviously Ekblad's going to help us out a lot more winning a cup. Amante there is a solid prospect, also medium elite. So 2 medium elite prospects here for Aaron Ekblad, who honestly doesn't have as much trade value as I expected. The big thing for this one is going to be the fact we have 50% retention. I'm hoping because the value is so far on our side, Panthers do say yes to this. Trades rejected. Okay, so I got 30 minutes here to lower the salary as much as I can. It might not be enough time. I feel like, yeah, how low can I get it here? 2.84 million. We'd still be over the salary cap max. 3 million. Oh no, we're running out of time. Alright guys, last second here. Gonna try and make a trade for Drew Hellison. Need him to be at 50%, 84 overall. He'd obviously be a big help to us if you guys don't know. Colorado just traded him to the Anaheim Ducks. I'm thinking we'll go Solin here plus a prospect. 10 minutes left. It doesn't really matter. Let's just do both these guys as the last thing. Just make sure it goes through. Okay, obviously we overpaid there, but was running out of time. So our defense a little bit better there. We got Hellison in for Solin. I gave away an extra prospect, I think, but I didn't want to risk them saying no and trying to figure something out. So overall, I think we made up pretty good there. Bringing back Johnny Hockey to the Calgary Flames. Maybe this is going to be like his, going out party. This will be his final season. Drew Hellison trade there. Nolan Foote to the Dallas Stars. You got Trevor Moore to the Hurricanes. You got Zellweger there, the Maple Leafs. Mariano Ferraro to the Panthers. Of course, our trade for Gaudreau. After that, Cole Sillinger to the Sharks. Interesting. Chaika there to the Sharks. Lucas Johansson to the Kings. Kellen Addison there to the Panthers. Ryan Johansson to the Vegas Golden Knights. Gustav Lindstrom there to the Maple Leafs. Okay. Hanola to the Canucks. So I think we probably made like the two biggest trades. Actually, Cole Sillinger for a first-round pick. That's a big one, too. So next, you guys will show what the lines are looking like after the trade deadline. Definitely improved, bringing in Johnny Gaudreau, Drew Hellison. First line's the same there. Rossi, Gormley, Gensel getting the +5. Second line's now Gaudreau, Altschuler, Huberdeau. Who'd have thought you'd ever see Gaudreau and Huberdeau playing together? Third line there, Rosen, Lindholm, and Farabee. Fourth line, Connor, Pelletier, Coronado gets a -1, but we roll 3 lines, so it's okay. Now, defensively here, I switched it up a bit for more of a depth approach. Halper and Makar is the top pair, still +2. Hellison, Nemec on the second, and then Curry, Carlo on the bottom pair. Halpern here should be able to play top pair, like 23-86, medium elite, defensive defenseman there, good D stats, really good skater as well. Could actually keep up with Makar probably, who I'm curious. Look at that, 97 speed and XL and 99 agility. In terms of the special teams, +5 on both foremans now, +5 still in the power plays. Goudreau there is on his second unit. In terms of the PK, I think they're pretty much the exact same. 3-man PK, same as well. So hopefully this team can actually get it done in the final year. I was looking at Christie's stats. Unfortunately, below a 900 save percentage, 3.19 goals against. So maybe, we did need to switch up that defense, help him out a bit there. Also, to you guys, in regards to the team ratings, check this out. After those 2 trades, we now have 100 offense, 99 defense, 92 goaltending. So team's about as perfect as you could make it. Hopefully they're good enough to get it done. And so at the end of the season here, guys, a record of 46, 25, and 11, which was good for 103 points. First in the division. Wild there, 110. Maple Leafs, 118. Maple Leafs won the Presidents. AHL team, 55, 24, and 3. Finished with 113 points. Looks like they were second in the AHL there behind the Stars, who again, just popped off this year. Zachary Leroux, though, 109 points, 82 games. That is awesome to see. NHL-wise, Gensel finished as our leading scorer there with 86 and 82. So we'll see how everyone else did on the team. Goudreau there, 84 and 79. He actually played 3 less games due to the trade. Now on our team, he was a point per game, 19 and 19. I can't complain about that. Gormley there was a point per game. I feel like for $14.5 million, we should be getting better than that. I didn't even realize he was Norwegian. That's kind of cool. Huberdeau there, 80 points, almost. Rossi, 77. Basically just Joe Thornton, the clone there, complete playmaker. Cale Makar, 73. So he slowed down a bit after having, 103 last year. So he actually dropped off 30 points somehow, but whatever. Altstaller, 61. Farabee, 56. Rosen, 55. Nemec, 52. So I think we had 5 players there with 50-plus points, which I think is, pretty impressive for a team, showing the depth. Lindholm was pretty close, 45. He needed, I think 20 more assists than he had total points to break that record. Connor, 32. With limited ice time, he was on 1 PK. It's pretty solid there for the rookie. Coronado still had 23. Curry, 24. Yeah, overall, I think I'm pretty happy how the team played. Now, Christie here, below a 900 save percentage. I don't understand that one. 3.21 goals against. AHL team, so after Leroux, Lapierre there at 87 points. You had Cooley with 79, Grashev 78, Zary 70, Lindgren 69 for a D-man. That's nice. Wise there 68, Ostapchuk 67. So what is that? 7 guys, 60-plus points. I'm actually kind of surprised just how good the AHL team did. I didn't think they would, as they had a lot more 60s on the team this year. So goalie Vitaloma under 900 as well, 2.81. 82 overall, should have better stats than that in the AHL, but what are you going to do? I guess it is what it is. So I'll check here in the entire league. I doubt Gensel's anywhere close to the top. Mitch Marner had 115. McDavid 110 with the Avalanche. Finally pops off. I mean, in fairness though, last year even with them, he only had 93 still. So once in a while he's, due for over 100. Matthews, Cousins, Michael Misa there on the Red Wings. 103s and 92 now with franchise potential. I started him at high elite. Drysdale 99. Alex Turcotte 99. That's crazy. He got that good. Will Nylander there 98. I'll take a look at defensive scoring. Sider there, 89 points and a +33. I think he's definitely winning the Norris. Fox, Makar actually was 3rd still. Owen Power, okay. Scott Prunovich, what? 67 points, he's up to an 84. Just a big year for him, I guess. We'll take a look at rookie skaters. Jonathan Barnett on the Wild. 80 overall, 4th line forward. Definitely was playing 2nd line. Okay, 97 rush accuracy, 98 passing. This dude went off for an 80. Low lead potential was a 2nd round pick, 2025. 96 points for the Wild. That's just crazy. He's definitely winning the Calder. I don't even think our guy's on the first page, which kind of sucks. I go all the way down here to find him. Looks like he was 13th or 14th there in scoring. Goalies, Christie had the most wins again, tied with Luukkonen. Save percentage, though, will not be the best. It was Luukkonen again, and goals against also Luukkonen again. So I think he's going to be winning back-to-back of Vezina trophies. And now looking at the entire league here, guys, as I mentioned, first in division, we finished 5th there in the NHL. 6 teams had 100+. The top 16 all made it. Last in NHL was the Ottawa Senators there with 65 points. Goals for, we were, 6th there in the entire NHL. Minnesota was 1st. Goals against, the Red Wings actually had the best. The Avalanche, even though McDavid went off, missed the playoffs again. So it shows you, Makar was a big reason for that team's success. So we'll get started here, guys, with the playoffs. I swear, I'm not even going to say it, but you already know what I'm thinking. First round here, we got the Winnipeg Jets. Let's see what that team is looking like. Geeky there is still in the Ducks. So the Jets here got Connor, Newhook, Ehlers on the first line. Tuck, Hannon, Del Rio. So I think, yeah, Hannon there, Del Rio, made up guys. Isaac Ratcliffe, 84. Cody Glass, Carter, Vasilyev, Zilkin, Borres, a 71. That's interesting on the fourth line. Defensively here, wow, they got this Hikola guy who's sick, and then they have 79s. They got an 84 Goudreau, 84 Wolf. So Wolf's actually on their team. Luckily for us, he's not starting, so I feel like he'd probably go God mode. I mean, their defense is 5 79s, or I guess 4 79s and 80. We really should have them. We have Cale Makar, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, we do win the first 2 games at home Calgary. Head out to Winnipeg. And, okay, we almost swept them, but not quite. There we go. So we beat the Jets in 5. I was going to say earlier, I swear if we lose the first round in the final season, I'm going to freak out. But luckily we were able to take out the Jets. And look at this. We actually have the Anaheim Ducks here. Round number 2. So they still have Jamie Drysdale, though they were trying to trade him. Gensel's got 7 and 5. He's looking good. Obviously, too, they got Connor Geeky there. I'm hoping he doesn't pop off on us. He's got 8 points right now in the playoffs, though, in 5 games. McTavish there, the World Junior hero. Dylan Urov. They got Jonathan Dahlin. They got this Griffith guy. Comtois, 287. Frost, McCann, Height, Gushin, Kukkonen, Burakovsky. Defensively, they have Provorov, Drysdale. That is an insane top pair. Shillington, Powell, Petrillinen, and Sumanen. So the bottom pair is rough when they're out there. Should be able to score. Montem Bowen, 81 starter with a 71 Gibson backing him up. Okay. Montem Bowen net, and I would say how many minutes these guys get? 15 minutes a night. So almost a third of the game we should be scoring at will with those defensemen out there and that goalie. Although I just saw they actually both have some X factors, decent potential. I stand by what I said. That top pair is good. They got some forwards, but obviously we have a lot more depth than them. I like the look of our team better. So we'll see what happens here, guys. First 2 games at home in Calgary. And we get a 6-2 win and a 3-0 win. Let's go. Head to California. And 1 loss, but 1 big win there, 7-3. Game 5. And there we go. Take the series again in 5, just like round 1. Heading now to the conference final to play the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, this is a team I actually have no idea what they look like now because they've lost Patty Kane. Gensel there still averaging over a point per game. I think Jonathan Toews is retired at this point. So let's take a look here. They got Josh Norris on the team. Interesting. Cole Perfetti, Alexander Holtz. So they're either signing some guys or trading some guys. I feel like Holtz they probably signed because he had 1 year left when I was looking at him. I think a season ago. Perfetti we know was a free agent. Norris must have been too. Larkin was with the Capitals. Either a trade or sign. I mean, a 74 LeBanc on the third line is definitely a choice. Barbashev, Albin Grew there's a Red Wings prospect. Julian Gauthier was on our team for a bit. McConnell Barker there. Connor Lewis. Okay, so they got some players. Defensively, Jake Sanderson, Shabbat, that's right. That's a nasty top pair, just like Anaheim had. After that, they have Hannafin, former player of ours, but the other 3 defensemen are pretty low rated. We have to have the best defensive depth in the league. Nedojevic there's our starter, only an 83. So again, with that starting goalie and that kind of bomb pair defense, the forwards we have, we should be able to find a way here with the matchups to kind of, get the most out of our guys. Let's see what happens though. Game 1, Western Conference Final. We're up 3-0. Let's go. Farabee, Gaudreau, Lindholm. 3-1 now. 3-2. Okay, I was getting a little bit worried there. They were starting to claw back against us, but luckily, boys able to hold on. So, game 2 now, still at home. If we can go up 2-0, I'd feel a lot more comfortable than just a 1-0 lead. Maple Leafs Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Final. 2-1, Makar against. Is that Levi for them? 3-1 now, Gormley. 4-1, Connor there, 4th line rookie, adds another. So, 2-0 series lead, headed to the Windy City. I would love a sweep here if we can. Come on, boys. Game number 3 now. I just noticed too, AHL team is still in the playoffs as well. 1-1, Curry for us, Perfetti for them. Down 4-2, Lindholm for us. They get 3, LeBanc, Grew, and Norris. Okay, Farabee adds another, unfortunately. Too little, too late. So, no sweep, but still, close game there, only losing by 1. Game 4 now, guys. Down 2-1, Perfetti, Norris for them, Farabee for us. Farabee's playing good. 3-2, Lindholm, Jones, come on. We're out-shooting them 32-20. And there we go. Law of averages. Farabee, was that a hat trick for him? Gaudreau adds 1. No, Farabee had 2 goals, my bad, but still, what a come-from-behind win. 4-3 there, series lead now of 3-1. We just have to win one of these next 3 games. Come on, please. Flames, find a way. 2-2 after 1. Rossi, Rosen, Norris gets a couple. 3-2, Barbashev for them. 4-3, Barbashev again. Gormley for us, unfortunately. What was that? 4 minutes to go in the game. Barbashev gets the game winner. So we're looking for just one more win here. 2 games left. I don't care if we do it in Chicago. I don't care if we do it at home. Let's just find a way. Game 6. Up 1. Hellison there, the guy we traded for. 2-0. Curry, so the bottom D pair. And are you kidding me? Levi and LeBanc tie it up. Head to OT now. Let's go. I was so worried. Huberdeau gets the OT winner. Wins us the series as well. On to the Stanley Cup Final for the 2nd straight year. Let's see who we're going to play. I saw that Eastern Conference Series was 3-3. Who is it going to be? It is the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay, I honestly was expecting the Leafs. AHL team as well is in the Calder Cup Final. Let's take a look at them quick. Swept the San Jose Barracuda. They beat the Colorado Eagles there in 6. They swept the Texas Stars. And they're now playing the Syracuse Crunch. Currently 12-2 in the playoffs. They're crushing it. They're already up 1 against the Crunch. Maybe in this final year, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We could win in both leagues. Look at Lindholm there, averaging over a point per game in the playoffs. That's what you want to see from your captain. How fitting is it too? We play the Carolina Hurricanes in the final, the team we made countless trades with in both the game as well, of course, the Flames in real life. They got Tolvanen, Aho, Svechnikov on the first line, pretty nasty. Trevor Moore, Nietzsche, Barrett Hayton. They got this Ricky Spezza guy playing with William Karlsson, Hoglander. They got Blichfeld, Forster, Sturm on the 4th. Defensively there, Valimaki, of course, who we traded them, playing with Brandstrom, Yoki Harju, Muka Moldeen, Nicholas Haig, Jacob Borel. Kind of crazy. Their best defenseman is Valimaki, who we traded to them. Definitely, not as good a top D pair as like the Blackhawks have, which Shabbat and Sanderson, or the Ducks with Drysdale and Provorov. So I definitely, like the look of their defense better for us. Goalies, they got this Kwong guy and Logan Thompson. Kwong, 26-84. Just a pretty average starter. I feel like we can take these guys. I feel like we can hopefully finally win the Stanley Cup. So we'll see how we compare here in terms of the ratings. We know our stats: 100, 99, 92, 98, 91, and they have 85 goaltending. Okay, so we have 8 better offense, like 5 better defense, 7 better goalie. Everything's pointing our way, but obviously in the playoff sim, you can never get too complacent and expect to win. Game 1, 2-1 lead. Gormley drove for us, more for them. Now it's 2-2. Karlsson there. And they come back and win. Hoglander there with the goal. I actually didn't even check. Do we have the home ice advantage here? We do. Okay, so hopefully that'll help us out. Obviously, never good to lose the first game, but it was a close one at least. And like I said, AHL team still fighting there in the Calder Cup Final. Svechnikov opens up the scoring there in the first period. Makar answers back. There we go. Makar with another Altshaler. Karlsson for them. Makar actually had the game winner. That was huge. If we went down 2-0, I would have started to sweat. I mean, I'm still sweating even though it's tied 1-1, but at least we have a bit more life here. So here we go, guys. Game 3 now. Heading to rally. First period. Up 2-0. Lindholm, Altshaler. Still 2-0. 4-1. Let's go. Goudreau and Huberdeau each add a goal. Nietzsche's there for them. Gets the lone goal. Ruins Christie's shutout, but that's okay. We'll take the win. So 2-1 series lead now in the Stanley Cup Final. If we can make this 3-1, that would just be so good. Don't let them tie this thing up. 1-0. Aho for them. 2-2. Svechnikov gets one. Rosen and Pelche. Let's go. Come on, I want Pelche to be the hero here. Get the game winner. 3-3. Goudreau gets another. Nietzsche gets another. This thing's going to overtime. Thing going to a second overtime. Let's go. It's Altshaler there. The first overall pick from the Oilers gets the game winner. We now have a 3-1 series lead after going to double overtime there in game number 4. I think the Hurricanes knew they needed that game to tie the series up. We just have to win one of the next 3 games now. Come on, boys. Up 3-0 here at home. Farabee, Coronado, Gormley. 3-0 still. I'm going to resume simulation here. Someone was saying if it's like a 1-goal lead, you should resume simulation. Oh my gosh. Tolvanen makes it 3-1. They actually just noticed they're doubling our shot, yet somehow we had a 3-1 lead. Altshaler again, 4-1. Altshaler again! The dude just came alive in the last couple of games. I'm not sure if he scored one earlier, but he might have a hat trick. I honestly don't know. 5-1 lead here. 2 minutes, 1 minute. I think we should be okay there with a minute and a half left. 5-1 lead against the Hurricanes to close this out and finally win our second Stanley Cup in the final season of this franchise mode. As I was mentioning with the ratings, guys, look at that. We have 2 better offense, 8 better defense, and 7 better goaltending. Like, this team is just much, much better. I guess, you know, the offense is close, but come on. We got the Sea of Red out here. Game 5. We want to win this one at home. I mean, it's a 5-1 lead with a minute left. This would be the Leafs collapse times 100 if the boys don't hold on to this. And there you go. Gormley there with another goal. Just love it. And we now have a minute left till glory, guys. Marco Rossi just going to dump the puck in there. Play safe hockey. 6-1 lead on these guys to finally win our second Stanley Cup. I can't believe still the heartbreaking loss last episode again. If you missed it, I don't want to like spoil too much exactly what happened, but go and check it out. Tolvanen, what a save there from Christie. You got Rossi on the puck again. He likes to bring it in. Looking for something. These guys aren't done. What a between the leg deke. Imagine he like hit the Michigan or something after that. And he actually made a nice little play there. I'm not sure who 42 was, but good save by Kwong. And there you have it, guys. The Stanley Cup getting ready. This time, we're not going to be watching Zibanejad lift it. It'll be Lindholm lifting the cup. And it's crazy, too, that, you know, Gaudreau is on this team as well. Coming back to Calgary to be part of the Stanley Cup winning team. Look at Gormley on it, the $14.5 million man. He's just so big. He's like 6'5", 6'6", power forward. But, again, not worth that price. Luckily for him, you know, basically we're forced to hold on to him because he gets to be part of the Stanley Cup winning team now. Nice save again from Christie. 1 second left. And there you have it, guys. The Calgary Flames are finally, again, Stanley Cup champions. Long time coming for this one. I felt like we built some great, great teams. We got absolutely robbed in the playoff sim, but finally, you know, we broke through all the unluck. Again, McDavid's kind of cursed on us. All they had left was last episode in the final minute. It was gone, and finally found a way to win it. Really cool, too, of course. Cale Makar wins the Stanley Cup with his hometown Calgary Flames, of course. Hurricanes there are a bit upset, but we deserve this one. Altschuler there, a forward wearing number 3. That's definitely a choice. Pelche 2's out there, spent so much time in the AHL. So cool to see him being part of the Stanley Cup winning team. Now you have Lindholm, the captain, rocking the beard. Speaking of Pelche, there you have him in the handshake lineup. I love too, 77 Curry. I don't know if you guys can see him there in the background. The guy with the full head of gray hair, the full gray beard. That guy's 23, I think. Are you kidding me? Wow, Johnny Gaudreau comes back to the Flames and wins the Conn Smythe Trophy. That is insane. He was never leading in points up till like the Stanley Cup Finals, so he must have just went off in this final series. Wow, how, I guess, fitting is that? Flames fans might hate that, but I think that's kind of cool. And there you have the Stanley Cup floating above the table there, it looked like, but that's alright. Lindholm's going to come out and get it. Shake hands with the knockoff Gary Bettman. Again, guys, took a while for this to be a reality. I love to see a red there, too. All the fans cheering. Finally, finally, finally. Get to lift that Stanley Cup again. Who did he hand it off to first? I'm actually quite curious. The first guy to lift it was Connor, the rookie. So I guess they're doing things a little bit different. Rather than the veterans getting it first, they're giving it to the rookies first. And here you have Christie lifting the cup. He's got a bit of like a Viking haircut there. Again, absolutely robbed, I think, of the Calder Trophy last year after I kind of realized just how good his stats were. And the fact that he was a rookie, I kind of totally forgot that. Look at that. Makar in the middle there. Gensel next to him. Lindholm. You got Huberdeau right in the middle. Johnny Gaudreau, I don't see, but Johnny Gaudreau, of course, is a big part of that, too. Nice looking team there. 6-1 win in the final. Love it. Also, too, guys, you have to check the AHL team here to see if they won the Calder Cup to complete the total domination of the final year. Did they win? 1, 2, 3. They did win the Calder Cup. I'm not sure why it's not popping up there, but there you go. There you go. Stockton Heat, Calder Cup champs. Look at that. Final season. Playoffs are complete. Stanley Cup champs, Calgary Flames. Calder Cup champs, Stockton Heat. You couldn't ask for a better ending than that. So, of course, we'll take a look here, guys, at the final awards. Mats Lindgren there at over a point per game as a defenseman. That is crazy. I guess first things first, take a look at the player stats here. So Lindgren, again, I can't believe he led the team in points. 26. You'd think he'd get up to an 80 after that. Plus, he had a really good regular season. Xavier there was a point per game. I feel like he should have been wearing the C as well. In terms of the NHL team, so we drew at 24 and 21. Lindholm had a big playoff, though, 20. Altschuler 18. Same with Gensel, Makar. Looking at goalies here, Christie had a .924 and a 2.27. So some very solid stats from him. So playoff tree here, of course, beat the Jets in 5, Ducks in 5, Blackhawks in 6, and the Hurricanes in 5. Like, we never went to a 7-game series to win the Stanley Cup. I think that's very impressive. Checking out the awards next year, of course, Stanley Cup. Been waiting a while for that one since year 2. back-to-back Francis Campbell. I mean, the fact that, this team had the willpower to come back from that devastating loss last year and win it, I think that's pretty impressive. Marner there got the Art Ross. He also got the Hart. Sider there did get the James Norris. I'm not going to lie, if Ricardo's not going to win it, I would say Sider would be my next pick to take this trophy. Marner there also got the Lady Byng. Barnett there got the Calder. Gaudreau, of course, Conn Smythe. Lukin there did get the back-to-back Vezina trophy. Sebastian Cossa, William Jennings, very cool. Patterson there, Bill Masterton. Ducks coach Jack Adams. McTavish got the Selke. Marner, Ted Lindsay. And then Jack Quinn there with the Maurice Richard. Now take a look at the AHL awards. Of course, we won the Calder Cup there, which means we also won the Western Conference. I think we also won our division there in the regular season. Individual awards, Zachary Leroux, most points, very cool. Also got the MVP. Banks, most goals. Markov, best rookie. Leno, best defenseman. Verana, best goalie. Lindgren got MVP of the playoffs, which you'd expect. A defenseman leading your team in scoring. Kreutzer, sportsmanship. DeBoer there, community involvement. And Rogers, lowest goals again. So, like I said, guys, you can't really write a better ending than that. We need the Stanley Cup and the Calder Cup. In terms of the record book, I don't think we'd be breaking anything that we didn't already at the beginning of the year. Oh wow, I didn't even realize this. Huberdeau now is only 19 assists behind McInnes for most ever on the Calgary Flames. So him and Lindholm both actually might pass it next season, which I think is pretty cool. In terms of the season records, yeah, we did not set anything this year. Rookie records, no new ones from the players, and no new game records there either, but I will show you guys just the entire NHL. So, games played, Patty Kane. Carey Price, as we know, should be second. It's a glitch there. Most goals, Ovechkin, 1,021. The fact, Patty Kane, Austin Matthews, Crosby are on the list, and Matthews is still playing. Points there, Patty Kane finished second all time above Crosby. Again, he just sims so well. Assists there, though, Crosby's third. Wins there, Fleury, second there behind Brodeur. Shutouts there, actually no goalies got on the top 5 shutout list. 50 goal seasons there, you can see Ovechkin leads with 12. 100-point seasons. McDavid's already at 8. 2 behind Lemieux, and he's not done yet, but I feel like honestly he should already be above that. He had way too many 90-point seasons. But there you have it, guys. That is the final season for the Calgary Flames Franchise Mode Series. Does Gaudreau go out, a Stanley Cup champ? Patty Kane retires. Okay, he's finally finished at 42 years old. Tavares, O'Reilly, Landeskog, Kane. You got some pretty big names there in terms of goalies. Let's see. You got Darcy Kemper, Matt Murray. I was wondering if Gaudreau would retire, a Stanley Cup champ with the original team he played with, but he did not. So, like I said, guys, that is going to be it for this series. Again, thank you guys so much for all the support on it. I appreciate it more than you guys know. I did see a lot of you asking if we're going to do another franchise mode before NHL 23 comes out. I'm not sure how much time we have left, so I may do one, I may not. If you want to leave a comment, let me know which team you'd like to see. Feel free to do that. Again, not sure what's going to happen with that. There's potential, but obviously, for sure, when NHL 23 comes out, I'll be starting a new franchise day 1. So stay tuned for all of that, guys. And I can't believe I almost forgot, guys. We got to quickly check the coach here for a recap of this entire franchise series. So we won 2 Stanley Cups, 1 President's Trophy. Surprised only 1 President's Trophy. 495 wins, 251 losses, 74 OT losses for a win percentage there of 64.9. Again, I think we got robbed over and over in the playoffs, but still, can't complain. It was a fun one for sure. And like I was saying before, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the series, leave that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the sub button down below. Have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.